that was really fun. Mobile video blog. No, that was weird. Uh, as you can see, you're getting like a totally different view of my office so the desk behind me, yeah, there. So, backwards camera. This is weird. So that's normally where we would be. Um, so I've kind of built a second desk in my office, sort of, which on board game nights goes out into the living room and seats six for really fun, super awesome board games. But it's not doing that tonight, so tonight we're just doing this. I have no idea what I'm going to say on this video blog because my whole point was to talk about my beautiful dollhouse bookshelf. Isn't it awesome? I'm so blown away that I did not think of that before. I mean, well, in all fairness, before it was facing the other way, so like the front of the house faced out, and this is just much more utilitarian. So, ooh. Okay, we're gonna move a little so that there we go. So there's not like a bad glare in the back of the video. Yeah, I don't know, I got nothing. So I am officially now the children's manager at my store, which is bizarre and weird. It's the job that oh look, that's the boyfriend. It's the job that I was brought there to do like a year and a half ago, and the girl who's been doing it is now leaving, so I get to be a children's manager. But it's terrifying, and it's not terrifying exactly, it's just being a bookseller up here is a little bit different in that you kind of are also a librarian and you're kind of also a teacher. So parents come in and say, hey, my kid has to take this test at the end of the year and I want books to help them. And New York City testing is kind of like college testing on crack, but for like elementary school kids. It's terrifying. In addition to the test that what the hell is that? That they have to take at the end of the year, so they're like end of the year standardized test. Up here, to get into high school, you have to basically go through a college application process. So there are these specialized high schools that are awesome and feed into like all the Ivy League schools, and they're kind of a big deal. And so they have to go on an interview and fill out an application and take all these extra admissions tests to get into high school. High school. My biggest concern getting into high school was whether or not I was going to be the biggest dork, which I was. So anyway, I have to learn all about this stuff because the parents come in freaking the hell out and don't know what they're doing. So I have to learn all about that. And they use this leveled reading system up here where they assign every book a letter, A through Z. And a parent will come in and go, my kid is on level N, I need books. And I have to know what that translates to. And it's incredibly complicated. So I'm learning all about that. And then the preschools around here, I'm sure there's a movie that talks about this. I think Nanny Diaries does, but preschool admissions up here is intense. Like, you don't just go and sign up. I mean, I guess you could, but they give tests like to toddlers, like 3-year-olds. They give them these and they have to go in and they have to do things a certain way. And the parents freak out. And they come into the store, and most of these tests they don't actually publish books for because the whole idea is to test what your kid already knows. So, anyway. So I have now become involved in the crazy psycho world of New York City schools. So that's fun. And, but otherwise, it's great. I mean, it's the job I've wanted for forever. What else? So I'm graduating, which is terrifying. In like, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. Not even 3 weeks. It's got to be 2 weeks. Anyway, not important. So I've never been in this position before where I'm at the end of a semester and I'm not planning my next semester. Normally, I go through this whole clean out the office project, which is what I did today, and get rid of all the old stuff, and then like August, I buy all new office supplies and binders and dividers and tabs and all this stuff and calendars and whatever. I won't be doing that in August, and that thought terrifies me. I don't know what to do. So I'm freaking out just a little bit. So as I tend to do when I freak out, I'm channeling that anger into buying something expensive. For graduation, I am buying myself a 27-inch monitor to attach to my computer here so that I can edit on like a big, well, actually, yeah, about that big. About that big of a screen. Like, So I'll be able to have like 2 documents and pictures of a scene and notes and all this stuff open on one screen. It's gonna be awesome. But it's like super not cheap. So if you're sending gifts for graduation, checks please. Because it's all going toward that. Whatever I get, I live. I mean, you just saw my entire apartment. It's very very tiny. I don't need things. I need that, and it's gonna go on this desk right behind me. It's actually backwards. It's gonna go in front of this monitor right there because we only use that computer for very little things like printing. Right. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. This was really impromptu because I wanted to talk about the books. And now I got nothing. Important things, important things. Oh, I've lost 15 pounds in 6 weeks. Who's excited? And it's really cool too. So, because I went to the store today, well, and you can't really see because of the jacket, but please disregard that. So, I have a waist that curves inward. Who knew? I'm really excited. And I bought these new jeans, and like, they actually fit like right out of the thing. Anyway, I'm sorry you all had to see that, but I am really excited. Because Mike and I have decided that part of the goals of the Move to New York plan was to be sexy New Yorkers, and we weren't really kind of doing that. So we're on this psycho healthy eating plan, but it's awesome. Like, it's not a diet. There's an app on our phone, which I can actually show you because it's not my computer. Haha. And you just log in everything you eat, and then it gives you let me pick a normal day because the last 2 days have not been normal. So it gives you this is weird. Oh, come on, screensaver. Really, right then? So it gives you a budget of how many calories you can eat, and then you key everything that you ate that day, and then it tells you how many calories it is. And a lot of the stuff is in their little database, so you can just put in red onion and it knows. And so just by doing that, just by following those calorie restrictions, I've lost 15 pounds in 6 weeks. And so has Mike. It's awesome. So, I mean, he's kind of working out a little bit, but that's just to be all muscly. I'm not. I hate working out actually more than almost anything in the world, and so I'm just not doing it. Yeah, but it's really exciting. So, anyway, I guess this is going to be a short blog today because I have to start reading books for that stupid leveled reading system. Which I'm not excited about, but I'm reading some fun books, I guess. So, hip hip hooray for that. Yeah. Anyway, so hopefully next time I talk to all of you, I will have graduated and it will be awesome! And here's hoping that I don't trip and fall, at the ceremony, which I've always been afraid of doing but have never done. And that my book will be finished hopefully by Christmas, and then I can find an agent and get published and then be famous and awesome. This is the plan. So anyway, I hope everyone has a great day and enjoy your crappy 80-degree weather back home. It's 65 out there. It's beautiful. No air conditioning even on in the house. Well, it's not even in the window. It's still under the desk. So, and I doubt we're coming home this year, but in case we do, I will see you all then. And if not, have a happy holiday. Bye.